For nudity, siguro like I'm alright showing like some butt cheeks, coming out of the shower, but definitely not frontal area. I'm just not comfortable showing like my dick.
Oh,
Just not okay with that. But like if
oh.
it's my butt cheeks, like yeah, that's all right. But in order to do that, I want to be paid some serious cash. Like
Migo, start the interview. Could you describe your role in Anak ni Waray, Anak ni Biday?
my role in Anak ni Waray versus Anak ni Biday. Okay, so um, my name is Kokoy
Okay.
and Kokoy. Um, and I'm named Kokoy because also my favorite is Pan de Coco.
Ah, okay.
So that's like the little background on bakit yung pangalan ko Kokoy. And I
What's
was,
the
just
Kokoy?
a brat. I was just a brat
Oh, bra-
who was working at his family's business. Tapos, it just so happened to be I met a beautiful girl. And her
Barbie?
name was Jinalyn.
Who's
Yep,
she in the...
Barbie. Barbie Fortesa.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Migo, how are you similar to the role, and how are you different from Kokoy and similar to him? I'm sure you're not a brat.
Well, I mean, I can be if I want to, but I choose
Okay.
not to be
Yeah.
to make sure I'm easy to work with. But I think the similarities is si Kokoy was relentless in his pursuit to gain
Mm-hmm.
Jinalyn to be his
Mm-hmm.
partner or fighting for her love, kumbaga.
Mm-hmm.
And he's someone who can't lie to himself kasi he also tried to date Caitlyn since childhood sweetheart sila dati. At when he tried to date her again, he really realized and he had to, be true to himself. And he said to
Mm-hmm.
himself, no, I love Jinalyn. So he could have handled the situation better, pero it's like a human mistake. And definitely I've done that before. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
guess the choices, morals, and values of Kokoy and mine are quite similar.
Similar. Anyway, you said you can be a brat if you want to.
Oh, of
So
course.
when is the time that you're bratty?
Um, with my own friends, behind closed doors. Syempre, kung nasa if I'm representing GMA, syempre
Mm-hmm.
ibang personality naman ako. Pero
Oh
behind closed
God.
doors,
Really?
I'm a fun, cheeky kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Migo, you came from Sydney. Is it Sydney in Australia?
Yes, yes, Sydney in Australia.
Okay, you were discovered by my good friend Cooley Desma. How was
Yes.
it? Uh, you've known Ko before you were discovered. Is Ko
No, no,
coming from?
no. We
How's it?
just met there. It just so happened to be na yung pamangkin niya,
Mhm.
half brother ko, and
Oh,
that's the
okay.
only connection we have. But
Mhm.
then I just so happened to be na someone was looking for a front act for her concert Sydney, and I was doing performances noon, so just so happened to be I was a front act of her concert, and then from there,
Mhm.
she offered me an opportunity to go to the Philippines.
That was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes.
So no regrets. What would you have been if you're not discovered by Ko and advised to come to the Philippines?
I would have been overprivileged brat if I stayed in Australia
Oh.
for sure. Um,
Mhm.
because wala, in Australia, you complain about everything. Diba? If it's the slightest inconvenience, you'd complain. Pero when
Yeah.
I moved to the Philippines, I realized na, my life in Australia, I should be very grateful and I shouldn't be so bratty and inconsiderate just because of a slight
Mhm.
inconvenience. So definitely moving here to the Philippines humbled me as a person, and I was able to test my morals and values, through fire, and I think I came out all right.
Good.
I'm
Yeah.
still, I'm still stumbling here and there,
Yeah.
but trial and error lang.
Stumbling here and there and standing up every to
Taller,
for
Tama,
Yeah, thank
tama.
you so much. The Philippines has changed you for the better.
Tama.
Anyway, could you describe briefly what kind of family you come from? Half Filipino and half Australian?
Di, full
At
Filipino
where-
kami. Tatay ko taga sa Zamboanga at yung nanay ko sa Bacolod.
oh, so
Um,
you Filipino.
yes, pure Filipino po ako. I
Okay.
just migrated to Australia nung bata ako.
How old were you when you migrated to Australia?
I think like 3 months old as a baby.
Oh, months old.
Oo.
So you're very Australian, huh?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Australia pero
Yeah.
Filipino pa rin ako.
Yeah, just like Mel Gibson and all the other Australians.
Yeah, tama, tama.
Huh? Okay, so you said you're somewhat bratty. In general, how would you describe your personality? Are you cool or
uh,
do you?
I'm a little bit of everything, to be honest.
Mhm.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really nice. I have a sweet personality,
Hopefully,
pero
okay.
I have a sweet personality.
Uh,
Pero I'm unforgiving to the fact na as long as you do right by me, I'll do right by you. But as soon as you parang, as soon as you act weird
mhm.
around me, don't expect me to kiss your ass. Diba?
Oh wow.
I want everything to be good. I want an easy, easy relationship with everyone. But as soon as someone starts acting up, I'm not the one to,
You
I don't
don't,
know, just sit back and shut my mouth. No, I'm very opinionated.
oh, okay. So talagang what should we be careful of?
Yeah, wala. I just think as
If you
long
don't,
as you're a decent human being,
uh,
respectful,
mhm.
you're good in my books.
Okay.
Yeah, yun lang. Pero it's just like parang I I'm not I'm not one to shy away from confrontation. But I'm not a
Uh,
person who likes violence. I don't want to start a fight at all. I just, if someone's being rude, syempre, you can't be a pushover then.
wow, thank you for being honest. Anyway, amigo, where are you comfortable in? As a villain or a bida? Mukhang mas bagay ka sa villain roles, no?
Talaga, I feel like para sa akin yung mga roles is like yung villain arc pero
Mm-hmm.
may good sa loob. Gets? Like
Mm-hmm.
parang
The golden.
he's trying to be good pero he stumbles on the way. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like kasi yung mukha ko, yung personality ko and the way I act, it's not pang boy next door eh.
Hindi
Um
nga.
yeah. So for me
Oh,
it's parang 'di ba yung bad,
parang bully.
yeah, it's like in the middle where he's a bad
Yeah.
guy
Mm-hmm.
but he has a good heart.
Oh.
Parang
Is
ganun.
that the Australian side of you?
Hindi naman. I just feel na parang uh, ganun lang talaga ako.
You were born
or
that way.
maybe it's
Anyway,
or maybe it's the other way around. I'm a good guy, but I just do bad
yeah.
things. So
Oh, right about. Anyway,
kahit anong
Mick,
way.
you've been here for 5 years already.
Yes, I think a little bit more actually, more than 5 years.
How would you assess your 5 years in the business?
5 years in the business. Well, oh, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I was I thought my food was burning. I was cooking.
Oh, oh, you're home.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, so I understand that your girlfriend, sorry, your
No, 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 okay
girlfriend
lang.
is no, your girlfriend is not showbiz. So, how many girlfriends have you had from the business?
Sa business, never. Not even
Never. Why
one.
not? Kaya mo ng showbiz girlfriend?
Look, as an artist, we already do so many dramatic teleseries. There's no
Wow.
need to put some drama in my life then.
Oh, my.
It's too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard.
Okay.
Parang think about it like this. I'll give you an example, ha?
Okay.
Let's say nag-aaway kayo sa bahay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nag-aaway kayo. Siyempre, kasama mo yung girlfriend mo sa trabaho at may
Mm-hmm.
ibang love team siya at
Mm-hmm.
alam niya na since nag-away kayo, maging
Mm-hmm.
extra sweet siya sa love team niya just to spite you. And you know she's doing this on purpose. Siyempre, yung dynamic ng relationship,
Yeah.
it just
I
won't work
understand.
para sa akin. That's why when I see people na taga sa showbiz sila at married sila or strong pa rin yung relationship nila, I'm amazed. parang para sa akin, the impossible has been achieved.
So that's only supposing, no? Suppose only. I'm sure you haven't gone through that kind of experience, no? So, what was in all these years? What was the biggest mistake have you done in your life, and how did you correct it? What lesson did you learn from it? Ano ba
um,
yon?
I
Tagalog
think
nga.
uh, sa isip ko siguro there was a time sa buhay ko na naging medyo hindi big-headed pero medyo inconsiderate sa mga
Mm.
tao sa paligid ko.
Mm.
I was just thinking about myself. Sobrang
Mm.
selfish. Thinking na
Mm.
parang basta okay ako, okay na 'yun. Like
Mm.
wala akong pakialam sa lahat. Like parang as long as I'm doing well, I won't care about anything else. And
Mm.
it was
Oh,
that
yeah.
attitude
Mm.
that put me through a lot of trouble. Thinking that uh, I would be able to do actions without having the consequences. And surely enough, yung consequences finally took me. And from there, I was able to reevaluate who I want to be, who I want to become. And if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change anything because it was a very important lesson that I had to learn and go through. And I've never felt any better than I do right now.
Mm. Yeah, I was going to ask you. You're perfect for bad boy roles.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that.
Typecasting.
um, I don't mind. I mean, if there are bad boy roles, give it to me. I feel like sa industry ngayon, siguro like the bad boy kind of vibe kind of died out with sila Robin Padilla na mga ganun.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
ngayon
bakit kayo?
sa generation namin ngayon, parang
Mm.
lahat sila boy next door.
Oo, parang
So
nagkasawa na yun.
sobrang maliit talaga yung market doon kasi lahat
Mm.
kaya ng ano, 'di ba? Boy next door. Pero sabi ko sa sarili ko, ayun, malaki yung market sa bad boy side kasi
Mm.
if I can carry it, then why not, 'di ba? Since not a lot of people are doing it. So
Tsaka
ayun.
maganda, mas challenging, di ba? Oo, talagang perfect yun. So, Migo, how far would you go for a role? What if a role calls for nudity?
Okay, so nudity.
Two more questions after that. Bagay naman, you have the body for it. So, di ba?
Okay. So ito. For nudity, siguro like I'm alright showing like some butt cheeks, coming out of the shower, but definitely not frontal area. I'm just not comfortable showing like my dick.
Oh,
Just not okay with that. But like if it's
oh,
my butt cheeks, like yeah, that's all right. But in order to do that, I want to be paid some serious cash. Like,
oh.
I'm not, I'm not doing
If the
this
price
because
is right,
I like to be nude. I'm doing it
if
because the
the
money was
price is
good.
right.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, everybody's saying, "Oh, I want to do this para sa craft ko," or "Nag-enjoy talaga ako." And yes, I agree. I agree. I also do it because I enjoy it and for the craft. But they always miss the most
That's
crucial
it,
thing.
right.
Yeah,
That's really proud.
everybody misses the crucial part na, come on, business pa rin
Mm-hmm.
ito. I'm doing it
Mm-hmm.
for the
Yeah.
money.
Okay. If you were to do a love scene, passionate love scene with three actresses, who would that be? Who would be your choices?
Oh.
Alam, passionate yung love scene. Oo.
Actually, interesting question because there's no one in particular that like I honestly want to do a passionate love scene with because for me, if I'm going to pick the people who I want to do a passionate love scene with, ibig sabihin, I'm not challenging myself because it's easy. I'm picking these
Mhm.
people because it's easy to form a connection or parang to to make it seem real. So para sa akin, bigay mo sa akin yung kahit anong babae or anong artista at
Mhm.
I will make it work. Even if it doesn't look good, from the get-go na parang you put us both side by side and parang, ay, hindi bagay. In that
Mhm.
scene, I will make it bagay.
What about doing a BL series? Usong-uso ngayon, di ba?
It's a
Boys
BL
love,
series.
yeah?
Oh, you mean like a gay
Boys
role?
love, di ba? Yung a guy getting attracted to another guy.
Oh, hell
Yun naman,
no. You can
encourage.
offer me you can offer me a big sum of money, but I will never do that. Ever.
Oh,
Ever. I mean,
oh,
a lot of people say na parang, "Oh, what do you mean you won't do it? Like it really shows that you're a man because you're comfortable in your own
yes, yes.
skin." Para sa akin, okay dude, yun ang opinion mo pero sobrang iba talaga sa sa utak ko. No.
So you're
I was
with your,
like,
yeah, you're
ano
secure
po?
with your, secure with your sexuality.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'm secure with my sexuality, definitely. I love women, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go be acting kissing dudes. No way.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, thank you, amigo. Thank you for being so kind, and I enjoyed this interview. And
No worries.
invite your fans to watch Anak ni Waray, Anak ni Biday.
Yes, so guys, mga kapuso at mga amigo natics, come down and support Anak ni Waday versus Anak ni Baday coming very very soon sa GMA 7. At I remember nung nasa taping po kami, sobrang emotional, sobrang stressful, at sobrang masaya para we can bring a nice ending to our teleserye para sa inyo. Guys, enjoy and stay safe palagi.
Talk to the real Migo Adecer. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat. Ingat pa kayo.
Maraming salamat. Thanks. Bye-bye.